And welcome here to Rolla High School for the, I believe, 62nd annual matchup or 62nd year. There's been several years where these teams have played in districts. This year may be another one of them. However, the Tigers and Bulldogs faced off in the first ever Waynesville football game in 1959 at, well, by then it was, I'm not sure what they called it, but at what is now Slaughter Field at the middle school. Looking at the numbers here, the Tigers both in Class 5, District 5 with the Bulldogs. Tigers 2-4, Bulldogs 3-3. Tigers on the road are 1-1, Bulldogs 2-2. Tigers 1-3 at home, Bulldogs 1-1 at home. And Tigers 29 points for and 36 against. Rolla a little on the better side, 26 for and 22 against. Some of the common opponents we've had this year: Bolivar, Rolla beat Bolivar. Camdenton has yet to play Rolla, defeated Waynesville. Glendale beat Rolla in a close ball game. Waynesville will play them in a couple weeks in Springfield. Both teams have beat Hillcrest. Both teams lost to Kickapoo. And Lebanon will face Rolla, I believe, next week. And both teams also defeated Parkview. And West Plains defeated Rolla 41-0 earlier this year. And looking back at the last few results here, since 2000, the Tigers have only beaten Rolla, it looks like, once since 2015 when they beat them in 2014. Where then they had a majority win over the Bulldogs, but Tigers improving on the season here. I want to thank American Family Insurance agent Theresa Stafford for making all these Misha games possible, and Security Bank of Pulaski County, member FDIC, for making this game of the week possible. The Tigers, well, I didn't really pay attention to who's kicking off and who's receiving, but I'm going to guess the Tigers are receiving the ball. Remember, always true professionalism here. Always pay attention to what you're doing. And Bulldogs ready to kick off. We have an internet issue here. Not sure what that is. I don't know, but hopefully it resolves itself. You may have to lower your video quality for whatever reason. And Bulldogs kick off to the Tigers for, as I mentioned, the 62nd annual of this matchup. A different location for this. Tigers, well, they're going to not get the ball in a good position. And my balance of my camera is probably not very good. Oh. A little better here. Adjust the camera a little bit for you. Clock in the corner along with the scoreboard. A little bit of low light here, but we'll work with it. You may have to lower your quality a bit on your video. This will be re-uploaded here. Tigers with a big gain on the play. My chains are on the other side, so I don't have direct view of exactly where they're at. Just chuck the phone out the window. That'll take care of the signal problem, hopefully. Another stop for the Bulldogs. So that's going to be 3rd and short coming up here, about 4 yards to go. Just realized I got wraparound windows. Tigers look for the pass. That's complete. They're going to be close to a first down. That is a first down. So Tigers with the first down of the ball game here. Tomorrow, join us at 6 p.m. We'll be in Oklahoma. I cannot pronounce the name of the town, but it is in Cherokee Nation, so that'll be a semi-pro ball game. Interstate Cyclones against the Joplin Crusaders. Pass. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. And in two weeks from now, we'll be live from Springfield as Tigers will face the Glendale Falcons. Next week, they'll be at home against West Plains Zizzers, another tough Ozark Conference team. Sweep. Tigers still on their feet. Bulldogs able to get in the way at least. That's going to bring up third down. I believe the down marker is on the scoreboard there. Just the ball marker's not. Pass complete. Tigers on their feet. And Tigers are gone. That is going to be a touchdown, Waynesville, to start this ball game. And no flags on the play. That is a quick score for the Tigers, 6-0. Just like that, Waynesville takes the lead in a game that they really must win here. Essentially, the winner of this game may host the other one, so Rolla just one win more than the Tigers. Tigers one possession away in 2 games from being 4-2. Kick is blocked, so we're going to 6-0 lead Waynesville. We'll be back after this message from Misha.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
So just like that, Tigers able to score. Tigers coming out of the huddle here, just off camera. Just behind the Tigers bench here, if you can hear them. But thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for joining us every week, no matter where we are. Tomorrow we will not be in St. Louis. The Carnahan-Roosevelt game will be streamed on a different channel here. We'll have that link posted later for you. Instead, we'll be heading to Cherokee Nation in Oklahoma for a semi-pro matchup. So 9:30 in the first. Tigers up early in this game. And Bulldogs on their feet. They're going to be brought down about the 25-yard line. So Rolla first offense. Waynesville, big run, at least 60 yards on that last pass, possibly 70.
Yeah, hey Mason, good pick.
So Bulldogs line up under center, handoff. They're going to pick up a few. They're going to maybe get a couple on the play here. About 3 or 4 yards on that. So 2nd and about 6 on the drive now. 2nd play from offense for Rolla. Another run down the middle. That's the Coach Frank special. That is probably a first. And that's a first by several yards, so Bulldogs on the move. We'll also be live from wherever the playoff games are in week number 10. Unless it is at Waynesville, then Tiger TV will take over. Little sweep in the back. This is going to be close to a first, if not a first. Oh, this is easily a first down. Klausner with the carry for the Bulldogs.
Sir.
One of the seniors.
Everything skewed?
So Bulldogs again line up pretty much directly under center. Maybe another inside handoff. This time quarterback, maybe looking to throw. That pass is off. That pass is complete for a big gain out of bounds all the way into Tiger territory out to the 30. So Bulldogs big first down now, as we may have a shootout here. If a couple of years ago we had a similar matchup, I believe Rolla came out on the better end of that. That was at Waynesville that year. Rolla, one of the few schools still in their original football stadium, pretty much. And this is going to be a 1st and goal from inside the 5. So big run for Rolla on the play. And run, touchdown, Rolla on the play. So we are knotted up. Rolla with the extra point now. Just like that, we are tied up in the ball game. Chance for the advantage here. This extra point would make a big difference in the contest right now. Tigers will get the ball back. The extra point is good. So Rolla now leads 7-6. We'll be back after this PSA from Misha.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
So Bulldogs on the way out. 7-6 in favor of Rolla here, the home team. I want to thank everybody for coming out, supporting whatever team you're cheering for. And Rolla setting up. I wouldn't think we're having an onside kick, but there's a possibility. It don't look like it now. I believe Klausner kicking the ball for the Bulldogs. And that is Richardson for the Tigers on the return. They're going to make it past the 30. So both teams scored pretty easily on the first possession. See if the Tigers can continue this momentum. Tigers in the shotgun pitch. Sweep out of bounds for a short gain of maybe a yard or two. And we have a flag thrown apparently on that. So we'll see what the call is. I'm not sure. Oh, they're heading the opposite direction, so we're going to have a first down, most likely a late hit out of bounds is what I would guess, or something of that nature. Whatever it is, it equals 1st and 10 from right at midfield. Tigers handoff. Bulldogs are there. They're going to make it back at least to the line of scrimmage. So second down coming up. Looks like maybe a half a yard loss or so. Not a big loss, but not the way you want to start this. 6:30 in the first quarter. Tigers shotgun. Look for a pass possibly here, maybe to the tight end. And that is incomplete, overthrown. So third down, some mistiming on the play. I wouldn't be surprised if Tigers try for another pass here. Bit of a mismatch on the defense for the Bulldogs. Right now, Bulldogs looking at like a blitz out there, pretty close to it. And we're going to have 5 yards on the defense. So that'll make this 3rd and 5 a little better positioning for Waynesville. Just a reminder, the JV season has been canceled the rest of the season, so they're still as freshmen as of right now. And Tigers handoff. They're going to gain. Oh, they're going to gain the line of scrimmage, so we're going to be 4th down. All the playoff games will be on Misha TV. So please remember to check that out. And there is a fee associated with that. I believe last year was $10, but it may change. Now the Tigers, well, we may have a punt out of this finally. And we do. The ball into the end zone. So with that, we'll be back in 30 seconds after this message from Misha. Rolla will take over.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
So Bulldogs here line up under center, possibly another handoff to the inside. Man in motion, it is. That is probably a first. It's going to be close. Might be second and short. What's second and really short? A yard or so. Maybe 2. So far, both teams' offense is doing pretty well at the moment. Defense is lacking a little bit so far. And Bulldogs again with the run. They're going to pick up a first on that. That is Thane with the run for Rolla. As I mentioned, this is the 62nd annual regular season meeting of the two teams. Generally, these teams meet in the playoffs. Well, the last several years, Rolla has been a smaller class. However, they are now one with the old Mid-Mo Conference pretty much. We do got a Springfield team sprinkled in there, though. And that run is going to be short. We're going to have a player down, so we're going to be back in a little bit here for more football.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do.
Back here, Rolla High School. Injured player on the field, taken off to be treated by the appropriate staff. 4:17 in the first. Rolla with the advantage right now, 7-6. Both teams have scored a touchdown so far. And that sweep is going to be good for a first down. Big gain on the yardage, probably 20 yards at least. That's going to move Rolla into Tiger territory. As scores come in, we will try to update you with some of the scores also going on today. So the Tigers have only beaten Rolla twice since 2014, hoping to make this a third. That is incomplete, so second down coming up for the Bulldogs. And looking at the Rolla schedule here, if I can bring it up. Looks like homecoming next week against Lebanon, a big matchup in the Ozark Conference, and they will finish the season at Camdenton. Not a fun place to be all the time. Very tough stadium to play in, very good team with the Lakers. Shore family been ingrained with football for many, many years up there. Inside handoff again. That's going to pick up another short gain, about 5 yards. If they could do that all night, they will control this clock. 3:15 in the remain in this first quarter. Be sure to tune in 6 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be live from Cherokee Nation down in Oklahoma, bringing you some semi-pro football. And once again, we're going to have another first down for the Bulldogs on the play. And this Sunday, if you're at home at the house enjoying whatever you're enjoying at the house, check out the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs, as they'll have a big rematch from last year. Chiefs looking to do a little bit of restructuring. That's going to be a big loss. Waynesville defense on the stop. Cardinals coming off a walk-off loss to the Dodgers on Wednesday night in their season. So still second down. So some scores from ranked area teams tonight. Number 1, Lamar, 14-0 over Monette. And surprise out of Joplin here. We'll get to that in just a moment. Well, first we're going to have a touchdown, then we'll get to the Carthage score, but Rolla will pick up another touchdown in the ball game. So that'll make this 13-7. But currently Carthage is up 14-0 over Joplin, number 3 in Class 6. The winner of this district will face either Carthage or Webb City, so it is not an easy road in the playoffs from here. Fairgrove up 14-0 in the first over Buffalo. And that kick is good. That'll make this 14-0. And we're going to take a quick break. Here's a word from Misha about sportsmanship.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach.
Back here, Rolla High School, as I had that on loop. We'll catch up to some other scores here after the kickoff. Quite a few kickoffs here tonight going on. That, I believe, is Gage Klausner. Nope. Thought Gage Klausner was a kicker, but it may not be. And that kick is way behind the Tigers, so we're going to start on the 20. While the teams get ready here, we'll look at some other scores here. Another shocker, number 6 Nixa 7-0 in the second over Webb City right now, so Joplin team's not doing the best at the moment. West Plains 14-0 over Parkview. And Butler 7-0 over Warsaw in the first. No score from the Lebanon-Camdenton matchup, another key matchup. Nevada over East Newton 6-0 in the first. And no score from Skyline versus Lighthouse Christian. Lighthouse Christian, another good program. They're a homeschooled group. Skyline, a very good program, especially basketball. Short run for the Tigers. So looking at some of the other area scores, Republic 3-0 in the first over Carl Junction. Now we got a flag on the play. This is what the delay is out there. Waiting on what the penalties assessed. It will be against Rolla, so that's another first down for the Tigers via penalty. Second one in 2 drives. Reed Springs 6-0 over McDonald County. And Forsyth 14-0 over Stafford right now. And the only other score update, Jasper over Rich Hill 8-0 in the first. We'll have some more updates as we check our little Twitter timeline here and get everything going. Central, a chance to win 3 games this year. They face Missouri Military Academy. Central been down on their luck the last couple of years. This year looking a little bit better. They recently dropped out of football competition in the Ozark Conference. But they will be back and with a vengeance, I'm sure. Springfield, one of the oldest high schools in the state. Tigers on their feet, still on their feet, and they're going to make it out to the 50 on a very good run. So another first down for Waynesville. So far, both these teams running the ball very well. A couple good passes, but most of the offense has been off the run. Tigers in the shotgun formation. Possible handoff, but man in motion. Handoff inside. Another run. This will be a 4 or 5 yard gain on the play. Richardson with another run for the Tigers. That's going to end the first quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. Rolla 14, Waynesville 6.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
I believe we are back here in the second. And Bulldogs will come up with the ball. We had an issue. I don't know what happened there with the internet, but make sure it's all working here. It's second quarter, by the way. We are back live. I apologize for that. It just did not want to cooperate, I guess. Do appreciate the amount of viewers watching here at a peak of about 50. Thank you for that. Try to keep everything working and alive for you. But the internet does have some issues, and we will keep everything going as long as we can. Bulldogs in trouble. That pass is off. That is caught. Rolla is going to be close to a touchdown if they get this. They're going to be brought down. They may be short. Nope, this is a touchdown. So Rolla again will score. So that's going to make it 20-6 now, and Rolla looking to make this a short ball game here as very good pass. Just broken play. Pass was up. Just happened to see it, and it went in just like it needed to. Extra point coming with the kick. And that kick is off, so we're going to be 20-6. We'll be back in half a minute with more football.
Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities.
It's back here, Rolla High School again. Once again, thank you for joining us here. And thank you for supporting whichever team you support out here, whether it be the Bulldogs or the Tigers. Once again, the 62nd yearly meeting of these two teams. As far as I can tell, they have played each other every year since football was started at Waynesville. Back in the days when the creek used to be right up to the football field. Tigers take it in the back. They got some room if they can get by. Rolla, however, has other plans. That will be near the 20. So Tigers will take over about the 20-yard line. 10:58 in the first half remain. Bulldogs up 20-6 now. Something here, Waynesville needs a score on this drive to stay in this ball game. If they give this up and Rolla scores again, that will not be what they need. Please keep in mind the internet is sometimes special. If it goes out, we'll fix it and we'll be back on the air. So don't abandon us completely. We'll be here till the end. And this handoff is not going to be a whole lot. Maybe a couple yards on there. So second and about 8 maybe on the play. A 2-yard gain. Once again, join us from, I believe it is Quapaw, Oklahoma tomorrow night. Joplin Crusaders against the Interstate Cyclones out of Springfield. It's Richardson more lateral than, or more sideways than straight. 10 minutes now remain. 3rd and 6 coming up. 2 weeks from now, we'll be live from Glendale High School. Next Saturday, we'll be back in St. Louis for some more public high league football. We have a timeout, and we're going to be back after this video about whatever one this video is. We'll see you then.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the small...
It's back here, Tiger Stadium. Tigers in the shotgun, looking for the pass. This is intercepted by Rolla near the 50. So Rolla is going to take over from the 45-yard line. That is not what the Tigers offense was hoping to get. So Waynesville going to have to step up some defense here in order to stay in this ball game. Another score would quickly get this game out of hand. Internet being a little bit cranky here, but it should still be working, hopefully. This game will be re-uploaded, by the way. I apologize for the internet issues, if there are any. So Bulldogs under center. Hounsome looking for the pass. Hounsome keeps it out of bounds. Short gain by the Bulldogs. So score update, Carthage now up, Class 5 Carthage up 21-0 over Class 6 Joplin. And West Plains now 21-0 over Parkview in the first quarter. And that's the second quarter from the Carthage game. So West Plains looks like they're going to rout Parkview here to pick up another win. They're only lost to Lebanon last week. And Lebanon up 6-0 over Camdenton. So Lebanon in the driver's seat to win the conference at the moment. Speaking of driver's seat, Rolla has just taken the wheel, and they will score. That is a touchdown for the Bulldogs. That'll make this 26-6. And extra point coming on the score there. So kick up, bounced off the post. That is no good. 26-6. We'll be back after this PSA for more football.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to...
So back here, Rolla High School, Bulldogs up 26-6 now over Waynesville. And that is, I believe, 15. That is Gage Klosner kicking again. One of the seniors here tonight. His brother plays across, well, just down the road at Missouri S&T. Waynesville will get the ball just shy of the 20. Under 10 minutes to go in the first half. And Fairgrove looks like they're going to take a 14-6 lead over the Buffalo Bison. Marionville 14-6 over Sarcoxy in the second. And Springfield, Kickapoo leading Glendale in the second, 7-6. That pass is complete for the Tigers. Ozark 14-7 over Neosho. And Mount Vernon 7-0 over Catholic in the second. Close ball game down from Southwest Missouri. And Stockton right now shutting Diamond out 14-0 into the second quarter. Jasper extending their lead to 16-0. I'm not sure if Jasper is 11-man or 8-man, by the way. I believe they're 11, but they might be 8-man. And that pass is complete, but I don't know if he's going to gain anything on the play. I believe he's going to lose yardage on the play. And if it looks like I'm not paying attention, I am probably not paying attention. Lamar now up 28-6 over Monette in the second quarter. Tigers back in the shotgun, most likely going to pass the ball. Incomplete. That's going to bring up, I believe, fourth down and a really long way to go here. They're going to bring out old 80s Cadillacs to measure this distance to the goal. And Fairgrove now 22-6 over Buffalo. So Fairgrove starting to cruise away in that ball game. Parkview able to put 6 points on the board at least. Punt is up. Continues to bounce. Rolla takes it. We got a... Nope, I thought we had a flag, but we had a possession change. The ball will head back. Good field position for the Bulldogs. At halftime, I believe the band seniors here will be recognized. We are on the wrong side of the field to get you video for that. Webb City on the board now, so 7-6. Nixa leading the Cardinals. Nixa, I believe, is Class 6. Webb City is 5. The winner of this district will face either Webb City or Carthage, most likely. Webb City, a household name in football. Rolla with a deep pass. And I believe that incredible catch for the Bulldogs. He had to slow down, turn around, and just turn his body to catch the ball. That's going to make this 32-6 now. So right now the Bulldogs in cruise control here. Mountain View Liberty 20-0 second quarter over Kabul. And the extra kick is good. That'll tack on another point. So 33-6 over Waynesville. Bulldogs in the lead. We'll be back after this message about bullying. Please do not bully people.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Back here, Rolla High School. I did not move the camera yet, so please excuse the behind-the-scenes action. Still second quarter, 7:49 to go. Bulldogs starting to lay it on here. They are connecting with a couple beautiful passes and broke free on a couple big runs. The only close score was off a big run, so everything has been big plays so far in this contest. And the kick is good. Tigers will get it. I believe that might be Richardson. Tigers still on their feet, and he's going to get his foot caught about the 32-yard line, so Waynesville will begin. Waynesville desperate need of a score. So Waynesville, they're going to need maybe a misdirection handoff or something. Just something to throw this Rolla defense off. But the problem with Rolla defense is their offense just runs the ball normally. And short gain for the Tigers. I remember talking to Coach Franks over the last couple of years, and his description was, when we throw the ball, we are in trouble. So they will run the ball as much as possible, and especially if you get a lead, they will run that ball until the game is over. They will do the straight-up Madden run down the middle play. Speaking of running down the middle, Tigers will break it, and they're going to be short by a yard, but we are first and goal on that as big run by Waynesville. Not sure who the run was on that, but it was Godfrey with the run. He just broke through that line, and he was nearly gone. Bulldogs able to chase him down inside the 5, but put Waynesville in very good position. And Waynesville's going to go in backwards, I believe. That touchdown is good, so that'll make this 33-12. Waynesville still got some life left in them out there. They're going to need a few more of those. However, as I mentioned, every touchdown has been a big run so far, or big pass. There hasn't been a lot of grind it out and drive down the field. It's been, a lot of luck plays, honestly. Tigers going for 2. They are going to be close. Not sure who has it. Tigers are signaling they have it, but I guess the officials will agree with them. So 33-14. We'll be back after this message about, I believe this is sportsmanship.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to...
It's back here, Rolla High School. Tigers put some points on the board, 33-14. Still in favor of the Bulldogs right now. So Waynesville doing a very good job here tonight. This is a presentation of the Allen Hilliard Sports Network and a co-cooperation with Misha and Missouri Sports Network. We'll get to some of our trusty sponsors. We'll just talk about them right now here, as we do want to thank some of our trusty sponsors. Here's Security Bank of Pulaski County for making these games possible. This is your game of the week. And Theresa Stafford of American Family Insurance, proud sponsor of the Frisco League schools as well as the Waynesville Tigers. Waynesville used to be a Frisco League school back many years ago. So Rolla lines up in a tight formation behind the center. Tigers take a timeout, so we will be back in about a minute.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
It's back here, Rolla High School. I'm not sure if the stadium has a name here. I believe the soccer field does. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. But some updates from down in southwest Missouri. Some other teams. Lamar big now, 35-6 in the second quarter over Monette. And another surprise, Carthage 27-7 now over Joplin. Once again, the winner of this district will face Carthage or Webb City. And that's going to be a run just short of a first down. So Nixa 14-6 over Webb City now. They just added a score in the second. And West Plains pulling away 28-6. Also in the second quarter. Number 4 Marionville 30-6 in the second. Still 7-6. Camdenton leading Lebanon now. And another big play. Rolla this time will run this in. That is, I believe, Brock Lyle. Another one of the Bulldogs seniors, and another touchdown in this ball game as we are adding a lot of points here combined. I don't have that many fingers and toes now to continue counting the number of points total. Kickapoo 14, Glendale 6 in the second. And Aurora 6, Marshfield 13. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Bulldogs now will take a 42-14 lead. 35 points will trigger a running clock in the second half. And Houston is up 6-0 over Willow Springs. Mountain View Liberty 20-0 and over Kabul, both those in the second quarter. Watch out for those quick camera movements. And Forsyth is still 14-7. McDonald County 14-6 in the second quarter over Reed Springs. Both those schools down there near the Arkansas border. And Catholic trailing Mount Vernon's 7-6 in the second. And coming across fresh update, Lamar 42-8. So lots of changes going on here. Kickoff is good. Back to the Tigers again. Waynesville, if they can get by, a little bit of slowdown is what caused them to not gain a whole lot more. They'll get past the 20. But that'll bring up a 1st and 10. 6 minutes in the first half remain here. Rolla going through some big renovations pretty soon. A new gym is coming. The old gym will be in an auditorium. Run by the Tigers is good. Now the clock is not Waynesville's friend, so they need to try to get out of bounds, try to score, do something. Because the clock will continue to run here as long as they keep running the ball. The only stoppage will be a first down, which is good, but you want to get back in position quick. And that short gain is going to bring up third. So 3rd and 5 it looks like from my vantage point. Tigers had 1 interception thrown today. Kind of a dangerous decision here. Got a couple receivers for the pass option. We got a very good handoff. Tigers on their feet. Can he get by? Tigers will get by, and Rolla will stop them shy of the 20. That's going to be 1st and 10. So second time the Bulldogs have managed to stop the Tigers on a big run. That does put Waynesville in very good position, though. So Tigers, they may be in trouble here. They may not be, as they're free. They're going to pick up close to 10 yards on that play. And they'll probably make this 1st and goal. So Waynesville continuing, both these teams really just big plays coming out, making points. Right now, 54 points combined between the two teams. Tigers would make this 60 if they get a touchdown in this drive. And they're going to make this 60. That touchdown is good. So 40-20 now. Rolla's still on top. Problem is, for every score Rolla gets, the Tigers have to really try to score twice to catch up at this point. But there's still half a ball game to go, and there is plenty of time to make that happen. Just 4:30 in this half remain. If you were here, the band will be performing at halftime. Not sure what's going on here. Now the play clock's going, so must have been waiting on something. Run is going to be close. It's no good, so 40-20. Rolla's still on top. We'll be back after this PSA.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri.
So back here for the kickoff. Tigers kicking off to the Bulldogs this time. It's been a game and a half worth of kickoffs so far in this contest. At this rate, we'll be 80-40 by the time the game is over. And Bulldogs bring the ball down off the high bounce. They'll pick up 1st and 10 from just shy of the 40. Here at the historic Rolla High School Stadium. Really hasn't changed a lot. Pretty much since when this was built. Similar built to the old Waynesville Stadium. And once again, first play on a scrimmage. Rolla is going to take this downfield for another touchdown. I don't believe any team can stop the other here. So that's going to make it 46-20 now. 66 points between the two teams as both teams' offense is just taking off like crazy. Kick is up, and that is off the post again. You can't make that up, and we'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
So back here at Rolla High School again. Want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County, member FDIC. Check them out for home loans, car loans, personal loans, RV loans. Whatever you need, if you want to start a business, they will take care of you. And to insure it, contact Theresa Stafford at American Family Insurance, and she will insure whatever you need. So 46-20 now. Rolla kicking accuracy going down a little bit, but offense is making up for easily the difference. And that ball will come from deep. Tigers, they're still on their feet. Waynesville is going to be brought down just shy of the 30. So 4:12 still in this first half. First quarter went fairly quick. This quarter, on the other hand, it's having some fun, I guess. So we have a timeout, miscommunication on the field. We'll be back after the timeout.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So back here, Rolla High School again. We're still waiting on the timeout. Band getting ready to take the field at halftime. Thank everyone for joining us tonight, and hopefully you have a good day tomorrow. Join me as I take my little journey to Oklahoma in Cherokee Nation for some semi-pro football tomorrow, but we still got plenty of football here. Both these teams putting up a lot of points. Tigers still on their feet. And Rolla can't bring Waynesville down. They're going to make it out and almost to the 40. And they're going to pick up a first down on the play. That is Locklear on the defense. Pretty good sized crowd across the way over there now. Only difference in the stadium, the old photos had a hillside there. Now there's kind of a wall. And that's going to bring up second down for Waynesville. I believe it's at 2nd and 9, and that's what it looks like to me. Tigers cannot stop the clock now. They're out of timeouts. Rolla still has 3. But Rolla's probably not in a big hurry to stop the clock at this point. This looks like 3rd and 8 now coming up for the Tigers. I imagine a pass is coming here, but we got several. We got a tight end option now. Nope, this is a handoff. And Bulldogs will bring it down. I believe Tigers still have the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down, so Tigers may want to punt it here, but you could possibly get away with going for it, especially 2 minutes to go. Because Rolla will get the ball in the second half. And we have a timeout for the Bulldogs, so we're going to take a break here. And here's a message about something sportsmanship. We'll be back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
It's back here. Rolla High School. Bulldogs still have a lead. Waynesville still in the timeout. So we had some halftime scores here. Lamar 45, Monette 6 at the half. And Carthage still up 27-7 at the half over Joplin. That game will possibly decide the conference championship. But that will also possibly give Carthage a #1 seed guaranteed. And Nixa still leading Webb City, but Webb City added an extra 6. It's 14-12. Nixa in the lead at the half. And Ava over Thayer right now, 28-7 at the half. We're going to have a flag. This is against the Tigers. So they're going to go back another 5 yards. Nevada leading East Newton 28-6. That's a delay of game on the Tigers' part. I think they were trying to get an offsides, but it didn't work very well. And Kickapoo and Glendale at the half. Kickapoo 2-point advantage. So that punt going to the side. Rolla will take over the ball somewhere between the 40 and the 50. Well, maybe. We'll see where the ball goes. Oh, this is the... Well, I don't know where the ball's going right now. We'll just see what happens. Well, looks like the punt went straight up in the air and out of bounds. That explains why I did not see anything on the camera. So Rolla lines up behind the center, back in the backfield. Toss, little flea flicker type play, and Well, I guess that's the way to do it. So Hounsom's got the ball to Gage Jones, I believe, and Gage Jones with the touchdown. I think that's how that worked. If I'm wrong, forgive me, but that's going to give Rolla 6 more points. 52 now in the game. And just like that, 53-20. We'll be back after this for more football.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And we are back here again, Rolla High School. 73 points scored in this ball game. Now Rolla has made 53 of them. I believe the chances are good that we're going to break 100 here between these two teams. Waynesville needs to do their share and help that scoring, though, because right now they're taking every score Waynesville gets. Rolla's picking up 2 of them. That's the, I believe, second or third time. Bulldogs with a kind of an unorthodox kick right there. Waynesville does keep the ball at the 35. Minute 40 remains. The Tigers cannot stop the ball. So I would assume they're going to try to pass here to get this ball downfield. Or you could try your own little halfback pass play and see what happens with that. Waynesville in the white and orange if you're just joining us. Rolla in the maroon. This is a production of Allen Hilliard Sports, along with this association with Misha TV and the Missouri Sports Network. Check out Misha TV for all the postseason action across the state. We are an authorized Misha TV production, I guess. It's going to bring up second down. And the clock is stopped. That's a timeout, Bulldogs. So that's going to be their second timeout, I believe. We'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
It's back here, Rolla High School. Covered up my window I was going to read from here, my Twitter window. Skyline, some halftime scores. Skyline up 20-6. Nevada up 28-0. Camdenton up over number 5 Lebanon 7-6. Both those teams in this district. Marionville 36-12 in the second still. Probably close to half at that point. Don't know the exact time left. Tigers, well, they're going to try to run it, but Rolla's going to be there as they're going to lose some on the play. And the clock will continue to run down. I don't believe Rolla's going to want to stop this clock at this point because they're going to get the ball back in the second half. West Plains 42-12 in the second. Midway through the second quarter at Parkview now. And Nixa Webb City, they have not resumed their game yet. Fairgrove 38, Buffalo 18 at the half. That is a new update that just came across. And Waynesville again. This could... We have a time out by the Bulldogs, which is an interesting choice. That's going to be their final timeout. I guess you can't take them with you, so you might as well use them. We'll be back after this message about getting the flu vaccine.
Trying to keep things running for those who rely on us.
Ready!
That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
All right, back here, Rolla High School here, and if you're wondering, I do not know what all these videos are on here, so sometimes they can make you wonder. Now, Bolivar 34-7 at halftime over Hillcrest. Some more Ozark Conference action. Branson 10-12 at the half over Willard. Branson Tigers lose here. Branson wins. Branson may move up, and if Central wins, Tigers may fall quite a bit in districts, which may result in a trip to Camdenton, which would not go very well, or a trip to Springfield to Glendale. Tigers already had that show, and they probably don't want that rerun. That's not going to be enough for a first, so Rolla's going to take over. So 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. With 24 seconds to go, we're going to see if Rolla will run the ball or if they're going to try something else to tack on another score right before halftime. You got a big enough lead here, but it's almost smart to get that extra score at this point. I could see both ways. Rolla looking for the pass. Tigers are there, and that's going to be a loss. That'll stop the clock, though. 19 seconds still remain in the first half. I would say we'll have some halftime stats and everything for you, but honestly, that would be a lie because I have not taken any stats or anything. We want to thank American Family Insurance Agent Theresa Stafford and Security Bank of Pulaski County, member after DIC, for making these games possible. Coverage of the Waynesville Tigers. We'll have basketball coming later also. And incomplete on the pass. And also the end of November, first week of December, we'll have live coverage of every game at the Frisco League tournament. That's a lot of games, so we will have live coverage of those. Last year, Richland girls upset Licking several times, including in the tournament. 12 seconds remain in the second half here. Or first half, second quarter. Klausner on the move. Hounsome back. Well, Hounsome's got some distance. And with 3 seconds left, he's going to make it, looks like the 20-yard line. So Rolla's got time for one more play. And Rolla's sideline is standing room only. It's neon glow night, so everyone's wearing neon-ish colors over there, most of them. Well, we're going to try a field goal as that is no good, but Rolla will go in halftime with the lead. Bulldogs up 53-20. We'll be back in about 15-20 minutes for more football. Thank you for joining us here on Friday Night Football. We'll see you back in a little bit.
can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Back here at Rolla High School here for the second half, about ready to start. Bulldogs on top 53-20 at the half. And we're going to take a look around the world here and see what we got in Southwest Missouri going on. Try to get some scores out of St. Louis here in a little bit too. Carthage still 27-7. And Nixa 21-12 now over Webb City. So Nixa looking like possibly to pull off the upset. I believe Nixa's Class 6. So Webb City may not lose a whole lot in that ball game. But West Plains 42-12 still. And Marionville 50-12 at the half over Sarcoxy. And right here we're ready for the kickoff. Squib kick, Rolla. Ball near the 50. Good hands by the Bulldogs. And Butler 21-7 at the half now. Republic 23-3 over Carl Junction at the half. Ozark 28-7 over Neosho. That's COC action. And 34-7 Hillcrest trailing Bolivar in the Battle of the Blue. So Bulldogs handoff down the middle. They're going to pick up several on that. They're going to be just short of a first down. Forsyth 28-19 in the third over Stafford. That game has continued now. And no score with Central still. At least I can't find one at the moment. If you know you'll score at Central, be sure to text it to me if you have it or tag me on Twitter. And Jasper 22-0 in the third over Rich Hill. Update on tomorrow's plans. No trip to Oklahoma tomorrow. Bulldogs, that's going to be a first down on the play. And Skyline still leads Lighthouse Christian by the same score. So Bulldogs at this point can probably run the ball as long as they continue what they're doing and most likely come away with a victory here. Branson was winning, so that's going to change a lot come districts. Waynesville will possibly fall to the 6th spot, which means they will travel to Camdenton, assuming Lebanon continues to hold on to Camdenton. So Rolla continues with the run. Another second, and looks like that one a little better. 3 yards to go, so 7-yard gain on that play. And handoff, Bulldogs, quickness, they are in the end zone. That is Franklin, I believe, a junior with the run. So Rolla comes out, adds to the score. That will make this a running clock. And we'll see how the kicker gets going here. They got a chance to plenty of kicking practice today in the ball game. And the kick is good. So now it's 60, a 40-point lead for the Bulldogs. We'll be back after this PSA about football.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And back here, Rolla High School, once the clock starts, it will not stop except for points, I believe. We are here in the soccer tower, as this is being described as. This might be the shortest tower that I've been in, but it is a tower apparently. And once again, not a squib kick, but a little pack formation there. So the ball will begin 33-yard line, looks like. So the crowd thinned out quite a bit after halftime. I guess senior night for the band may be a little bit later. I don't remember them doing the senior night. They had a very good halftime performance. Tigers in the shotgun. Pass. Rolla's there. That will bring the Tigers down. And that's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play. So second down on the drive. And little toss. Waynesville, decent little run. They're going to be short of the first. They're going to make it, looks like, to the original line of scrimmage. We will have live coverage of Waynesville basketball, and we have some soccer coverage still coming to you this next couple weeks, if not districts. And timeout Tigers. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
And off in the distance there, you can see Coach Chris Pills, the Tigers basketball coach. We'll have live coverage of the Rolla Holiday Tournament along with the St. James Tournament. That is, it's one of the Morrises. I forgot what his name is, but I should remember that. Very good family there. Eric, and been part of the Waynesville community for many years. And this flag against the defense. So that'll give Waynesville 5 yards, and that's going to change the complexion of this. It's going to be third and a lot shorter than what it was. That's the official measurement distance. Tigers again line up. I would expect a handoff here, but we got receivers out there. Well, looks like no one's going for the ball. That pass is complete downfield. Honestly surprised we didn't have a run on that play, as short as it was, but gamble worked out, and Tigers, big first down. They're going to get within striking distance downfield. Got a few changes in the lineup for the Tigers out there. That pass is complete. Tigers still on their feet. And they're going to make it not quite to the marker, but they're going to pick up a decent bit of yards, 4 or 5 on the play. So we may be live from St. Louis with Vashon and Carnahan tomorrow, or we may have photos from somewhere. If you have a game you would like to stream, let me know. I am free tomorrow, and just don't wake me up early in the morning. And that is incomplete, so will not be penalized for the catch. That's the drawback of catching the ball behind the line. You lose yardage when you catch it. So 3rd and short is what's on the board, and that is, well, it's probably not 2 yards, but it's close enough. And Tigers lose the ball. Rolla. That pass is up. We have, I believe, an interception after the pass just thrown in the air, which might have been as good as a punt in the situation here. So clock continues to run. Essentially the same as a punt on the play. Please remember, these games are a learning experience and also an educational experience, and your actions will follow you for a long while here. We want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County, member FDIC, and American Family Insurance agent Theresa Stafford for all the support to make sure these games and MISHA playoffs are covered for Pulaski County schools. And pass is complete. That is Hayden Fain. This is an ever-growing campus here. Part of the problem is the school was built and there was a neighborhood here, and the school continues to chip away at the neighborhood. And Bulldogs will break free, but they're going to be brought down at the 25 for another first down. Thane again on the run. Couple Tigers able to stop him at the backside. So far, 80 points scored in this ball game, a very high-scoring contest. Bulldogs, they have room. They're going to bring up 1st and goal. Nearly another touchdown, but another Tigers saving touchdown in the back. It is 1st and goal from the 5. So I would imagine we're going to continue to run the ball. Hounsome behind center. That is Mickham at center. And the ball dances its way inside, so another score, Rolla. That makes it 66-20. So Bulldogs continue to score here in the ball game. And that does stop the clock. Extra point coming. Kick is up. I don't believe the net was able to stop that one. Kick was good. 67-20. We'll be back after this PSA with more football.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you
So Bulldogs again here, once again for the kickoff. Rolla been doing a little bit of a, well, this time we're not doing the, I don't know what they call that other kick, but it's like an onside kick, but it's not onsides. This is a regular kick. At least I hope it is. And Klausner with the kick. And Tigers pick the ball up. They're going to make it near the 20. So turbo clock is wound back up. So looking around the Ozarks and Central Missouri here, let's check out our scores. Fourth quarter now, Lamar up 45-21 over Monette. And Carthage appears to, well, they haven't yet, but they're going to beat Joplin. They are up 34-7 in the fourth quarter. Fairgrove 52-18. And West Plains 42-12 at the half was the last update. If you have a score, let me know. 26-7 now, Lebanon over Camdenton. So Lebanon looks to continue to stay undefeated as they are in the fourth quarter. And flag on the play. This might be on the defense. Unless, nope, this is on the offense. It was hard to see who jumped first. Nevada 40-6 in the fourth quarter. And loss on the play for the Tigers. And St. Paul Lutheran, new score update, 52-26 in the third quarter. It looks like the final play of the quarter is coming up for the Tigers. I don't know if they can... Oh, I got something. And there's a power outage at Ozark Neosho game. The Ozark Neosho game. Neosho, whatever. But, so, interesting. If anyone knows anything about that, let me... I guess, should have paid your light bill before the game or something, maybe? Anyways, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back with more Ozark Conference football.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
All right, start of the fourth quarter now coming up as Rolla is going to pick up a victory in this ball game, essentially no matter what. Unless the Tigers can score 47 points in this quarter, which is somewhat difficult, but not impossible. Tigers in motion, handoff, heading to the right. Bulldogs are there. And that's going to result in a loss on the play. Nope. Well, half-yard loss. Looks like they gave him line of scrimmage. So it's, 4th and 1, I believe, is what the call is. It is 4th and 1. So Tigers play clock running down. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in a minute with more football.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So back here, Rolla High School, looking at a score that the Tigers may not be too happy with here. Branson is up 17-0 over Willard, which means Branson will pick up a victory tonight, or should at least. That's games in the fourth quarter. And this should be a first. This is now a first down. Tigers with the run. That is Bradford, I believe. So Ozark, it's still halftime score on that. I do not have a score out of, power outage, but I didn't know if they started that game before the outage went out. And McDonald County 41-6 in the fourth quarter now. So if you're an electrician near Ozark, Neosho game, you may want to call them and fix whatever their problem is. That's a short gain for the Tigers. 2nd and about 7 coming up for Waynesville. Tigers pass complete. They're going to come up short of the markers. And we have a flag on the play. I believe this is against Rolla, possibly on the sideline. Appears Coach Frank's not too happy with one of the players out there. That's a personal foul. And that'll give Tigers 1st and 10 in striking range. So with this, Rolla will move on to, in 8 minutes, they'll move on to a 2-1 record against the Tigers in the last 3 years. And a little bit of emotion going on out there, but the key is this is a learning experience, and really the key of this is to have fun the best you can. And Tigers, big gain into traffic. They're going to pick up, I believe, 3rd down. So 3rd and 4, it looks like. And Tigers again, they may have a first on that. We're going to be close. We're going to have, I didn't see a flag out there, but we're having something out there, but no flag on the play. And is this a first? This is a first down. So Tigers, and we have a flag on the touchdown. The touchdown, good depending on what the flag is going to be. If it's on the offense, it will not be good. If it's on the defense, and we got an injury, we're going to take a break. We'll be back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports.
So back here, Rolla player, looks like he is all right. And the score update from down around the Joplin area. Nixa 34, Webb City 27 in the 4th. So Webb City coming back from a multi-score deficit to honestly not sure how they are doing that, but Webb City coming back big over Nixa right now. Brought them back in the game. Ava securely pretty much has enough to win over Thayer, 28-13 still. And Lebanon will probably beat Camdenton here. Tigers still on their feet. 46-6, Nevada over East Newton is the final. And Kickapoo's still leading Glendale. And Branson, clock further down. Branson will still have a 17-0 lead is the closest update that I have. And with under 6 minutes to go in this ball game, Rolla is going to pick up the victory. Shotgun formation. This is going to be a pass. Tigers have it. Tigers will get closer. It was first and goal, so we're going to have a third. And that is the retired administrator section over there. You have to be a retired administrator, sit over there in that section of the stands in the stadium. And looks like Mountain View Liberty will pick up a victory over Kabul. Tigers, I believe they are in. That's a touchdown for Waynesville. So I would have guessed that we're probably going for 2 here. It can't hurt either way you go. Tigers going for 2. It looks like they are in. It looks like it, but they are not in. So 67-26, Rolla on top. We'll be back after this message from Misha.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave
So back here, fourth quarter, 3:46 to go. Clock continues to run in the ball game. And we got some finals here. Lebanon will hang on to be the top seed in the district. 33-14 over Camdenton is your final there. We're just going to call this a game time scoreboard show, essentially. As the clock winds down, Rolla can run the clock out, essentially. And kick all the way back inside the 10. Bulldogs get on their feet, and they'll be knocked out of bounds shy of the 50. And Bolivar defeated Hillcrest in Ozark Conference action. Both those schools, I believe, are Class 4. 48-7 is the final there. And Nevada defeated East Newton 46-6 to hang on with the final score. And I'm going to do some digging around because I'm going to find out the Webb City score, as that does affect Class 5. Ava defeated Thayer 35-13. Still don't have an official final from Nixa and Webb City, so that game probably not over. We have a timeout called. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So Forsyth, Stafford, kind of a close fourth quarter, but 10-point difference, 35-25. And Stockton 27, Diamond 14. So Rolla, 1:52 left after the timeout by the Tigers. Probably trying to get the ball back to let the younger kids play. They're going to bring the ball down. And that is a sack by Waynesville. Numbers all crunched up there, so I can't quite see that. Still a decent little crowd here, but it is not near what it was earlier. And McDonald County final 41-6 over Reed Springs. Quarterback under center. That's a run. And Bulldogs still on their feet. And they're going to make it all the way down to the other end of the field, as that is at least 4 tackles broken by Rolla. So 35 seconds remain. Bulldogs can run the clock out, but I have a feeling they are not going to run the clock out. And I would imagine, looks like a victory formation here. I believe that's going to be final, however. That is final, so with that, thank you for joining us. Well, I can't get a final graphic to show up on here, but thank you for joining us in our Game of the Week, brought to you by Security Bank of Pulaski County, member FDIC, and American Family Insurance agent Theresa Stafford. It's been fun. Have a good night. We'll see you all later. The final here from Rolla, 67-26. Have a good night.